where am I? Alright guys, this is going to be a quick stream. I'm just going to go through some levels because the market pulled back. Whoa, buyer showed up for Mara here. Huh. I wonder, I'm tempted to sell puts at 19. Expiring this week. That would not be a bad idea. That would not be a bad idea. So let me see. Okay, I need to remove all these. Remove from favorites, because I need to mark out what levels to buy at if we go down lower. That's really the most important thing. Again, going to be a quick stream here. I might sell a Mara put. A Mara put is what I'm thinking. So yeah, if you guys watched the video today from Mara, it looks like they have a lot of catalysts for 2026, 2027. So that's a year and 2 years? Okay, yeah. I'm selling a put here. So here's going to be the alert. I'm going to sell a put on Mara. Do not do this if you don't have the account size, because some of you have a smaller. I'm looking at Jeff and Sebluk. They have a smaller account, so they cannot afford to buy 100 and hold the bag down. Like, to them, 100 is a good portion of their account size. So kind of have to be careful here. Let me just alert it. So yeah, I'm gonna sell a put here. Give me a second. I have to let me alert here at everyone. Quick stream, key levels and alerts. Okay, so let me log in to my account. But yeah, Mara puts. Is Oracle the reason for the pull down? Did it go down because of Oracle, or I don't know what's going on? What happened with Oracle? Or see Oracle stock? What happened? What's the news? I don't see anything. What? Stock delivered. Then margins. According to internal documents set in the report, Oracle generated approximately 900 million from rentals. I guess I don't care really, quite frankly. I'm gonna buy the dip. So let me get ready to alert. Let me just log in. I'm gonna just be alerting guys. Please, if you have a small account, just focus on Sybil. And that's about it. Because if you have a small account, it's better if you buy something like Sybil, and then you can really double your money. But you have to sit on it, obviously, for a few months to get the government shut down, so Sybil is not going to get a contract anytime soon. What am I looking at? Damn, MSTR dropped hard. Okay, so Mara put sold. Selling a Mara put. Let me go to option trade. Should I sell two? No, I'll sell one. I'll sell one expiring this week for 20 bucks. How much am I going to make? Wow. Really? Oh no, that's a covered call. That's a covered call. That's a covered call. Okay, selling one put. October 3rd, October 10, expiring this week. Let me see how much I get filled at. $20 strike, and I'm hitting it. Did I get filled yet? No, I did not get filled. Wait, what am I doing? $20 strike. What am I, crazy? $19 strike. My bad. I have not hit sell, just to be clear. So selling a Mara put, one Mara put, October 10 expiration, 19 strike at market order. So I'm gonna get 31 bucks. So I'm gonna click send, because that's where buyers showed up here at 19. So let's see if I get filled. Yep, I got filled. Nice, 30 bucks selling a put. Okay, everyone sold a Mara put at $19 strike for $30 premium expiring this week. So if you saw the due diligence video today, then you know why I'm doing this. Okay, let's go down here. So Mara, I'm already buying the put. I'm looking to buy Mara as it goes down. If it goes down to 16, I'm fine with averaging down. Not a big deal. RR, I don't think I'm interested in that. There's no levels there. It's too far away. So yeah, the play here, add to favorites. TSSI, I'm gonna add to favorites. So I'm gonna grab Mara here, and I'm just gonna write a little note for myself in case I forget. Buy every dollar. Oops. Buy every dollar it goes down. With sold puts. Yeah, that way I get paid to buy them if we go lower. I'm okay with this. There we go. I'm okay with this. I'm okay there. So that's a little note for myself. I buy every dollar it goes down with sold puts. So essentially, if it goes to 19, I get those. That put gets me 100 shares. Then at 18, another 100 shares. 17, another 100 shares. Then at 16, I'll add big at the purple line. Essentially, that's the strat. Because too many people, they want to time the markets. I'm not going to try and time it. Now this is October. It's very volatile in October. So there's no point in trying to time anything. TSSI, I'm going to leave a little note for myself here. This is another one. Buy at 17 and under if it does come down. If not, that's fine. I don't think I want to sell a put on this. Or maybe I can. Let me check. Let me check the put. Let me check the options chain for TSSI. Can I sell a put on this? Because I want to get paid to buy them. I don't want to buy them outright at this point. Let me look at the options chain. So I'm essentially betting that we're going to go down so that I can get filled. But if it doesn't go down, I still make money. Does that make sense? So I get paid either way. How much is a put here? Whoa. Is that for real? A sold TSSI put for, what is it? 17.50? 25 bucks. Let's see, 18 bucks. Do I want to buy at 18 though? Let me see. Yeah, at 18 wouldn't be a bad idea either. Let me see, 17.5. Let's look at 18 again. Okay, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this because I would expect it to come down and go back to at least 18 to 17. Maybe it even touches the purple line down here. So that's actually not a bad bet. Not a bad bet. Let me slap that one as well. Again, I'm just doing this to get paid to buy the dip, essentially. That's the way I think about it. So sold a Mara put. Sold the Mara put at. Oops. Let me check. Sold the Mara put at. What did I get filled at? Okay. So sold the Mara put at 0.46. So I got paid $46 for that? Yeah, I did. Okay, let me alert that. TSSI. Sold a put. $18 strike. Expiring this week. For a nice 46 bucks. So there you go. So again, if I think that the market's gonna go down, why wouldn't I sell puts? That way I get paid to pick up shares. So yeah, there you go. Buy at 17 and under. So those are the two that I'm watching for. Let me go down the list. Iron is still going. Really? How far is this gonna go? That's ridiculous. Huh. SoFi? I don't care for SoFi. Don't care for that. I don't see anything else that I would want to buy right now. Netflix, did it break out of this downtrend yet? No, not really. It has not broken out of this downtrend. So it's not a buy yet. Not yet. Palantir has support down here. So let me mark. Do I want to buy a call if Palantir if it drops? I think so. I think if it drops down here to low 170s, that would be. Let me look at the weekly time frame. Make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll play it safer. No, I'm not gonna buy that. What else am I gonna alert? CeeLo. What is CeeLo doing? It's sitting at a bottom. And it loves to... Oh, this is a risky one, though. Because if it does move, there's money to be made on this. Announces unexpected... Is this an... What does this do? What does this do? CeeLo Pharma, a company specializing in bio... oh. Okay, this is just weird. That's just a weird... I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. It's a weird pharmaceutical company that wants to be a Bitcoin treasury. That's weird. That's weird. NVIDIA, I feel like NVIDIA and Palantir want to go down. So I'm hesitant to buy calls. I'm okay with the 50 shares that I hold. That's fine. But calls, you have to be a little more careful because there's expiration dates and theta decay and all that. Amazon is just... That kind of looks like a bear flag there, but I don't know. Not buying that. Okay, you know what? NVIDIA calls. If this breaks down, we would go to what? If this breaks down, where we would go next? We would go to the. We would go to really 179. Yeah. We would. Interestingly enough, we would go to the purple line. It's 179. Does that always act as support down here? We would go to 179. Then we drop to. No, that's not a good support level. No, it is a good support level here. Yes, so 179 would be the target for NVIDIA. I'm going to mark that. I'll buy a call if it drops to 179. But the only concern is if it drops to 179, it could easily just start coming down even lower. So it would have to be a flip. I would have to flip it. I need to mark that. Where is it? I need to make sure that I remind myself. This is what I do off stream. Like every night, I just look at stocks and see what my plays are. But I'm doing it now because I got time. Okay, so what are we targeting? Buy calls 179. Oops, 179. Target 179. Buy target. What else? Quick flip. Yeah, I don't think I want to hold that. Quick flip. I always flip it anyways. That's about it, I think, right? Yeah. Confirm. Yeah, there we go. So these are just little reminders. Let's continue here. What else? I kind of want Palantir calls. But if NVIDIA drops to 179, we should see Palantir drop to 172. No. I'll stick to NVIDIA. I'm not going to focus on too many at a time. No. Apple, what are you doing, Apple? BF, what is that? APLD, Red Day, AAMD, no, don't care for, wait, SCHD? No, don't care for that. IonQ, BTI, a lot of red. The longer the government shutdown goes on, the more pain we're going to see in the markets, in my opinion. Yeah, this morning looked like we were going to hold, but it was just a sell-off. What is it? 1 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock? We'll see. Meta, Rivian breaking down. Microsoft pulled back, so I sold those calls that I bought right away. You just got to be cautious when you got something like that looming over your head. Don't care. Wait, Jordan, why? No. Everything looks red. Let me see. Where are the deep dip buying opportunities? Riot. Do I want to buy? No, I'm buying Mara. I don't need Riot. I still like Mara. Don't get me wrong, but Nix. Especially after the due diligence that I did. Due diligence. Yeah, this is going to be a quick stream because there's really not much that I want to... Whoa, Coinbase. What pattern is this in? That looks like it's going to tank. Soundhound, no. That looks like a double top. NVTS, whoa, what a sell-off. I remember I was like, hey, maybe it'll go to 10. What a sell-off. It's just in a tight range right now, so it could go either way. But technically speaking, when it does this, we usually start tanking back to the bottom of the range. So I am not buying this until it comes back. Yeah, until it comes back down to like what, 650 and under. So that's nowhere near an opportunity. ARC B dropped. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not concerned about that. Bitcoin climbs over the long term. This is you know what's funny is when it gets bloody, everyone gets scared. Not everyone, but a lot of people get scared. Whereas I'm like, nah, this is opportunity. Oh, look, it's Sybil. Sybil should come down to 004. That's an opportunity to add more. I'm definitely going to add more. I'm going to accumulate this one. It's not going to get any movement until it's just going to go sideways between 004 and 5s until the government opens back up and we can get contracts rolling. So buy at 004s. That's it. That's all I need to know. I can't sell puts on this, unfortunately. Wish I could. KSCP. I think I could sell put on that. I'm okay with KSCP. Let me check. KSCP is the same thing. It's no government contract. Can't go anywhere. It just can't go anywhere without a government contract. Let me check the options chain. Is there an options chain? Why can't I see an options chain? Am I crazy? Is there no options chain? I don't see an options chain. Am I insane right now? Let me check on my other account. There should be an options chain. No? MSTR dropped hard. Oh yeah, MSTR is next on the list. RBRK. Let me check RBRK real quick. Yeah, I might sell a put here. RBRK. I might sell a put here. RBRK. I don't. Whoa! It's under the purple line. Anytime it comes under the purple line, it's a buy. So it's a buy opportunity, but you'd have to have like stop at like, I don't know, 77, just in case it starts tanking. But this one's always a buy at the purple line, so not a bad idea to buy. Not a good risk to reward ratio here. Nightscope. Wait, does Nightscope not have options? I'm a little surprised that there's no options for. I'm gonna check my other account to make sure I'm not crazy. That's what is it? KSCP does not have options. It should have options, no? Does it not have options? Come on, you better have options. No, there are no options for KSCP. That's crazy because it's a $6 stock. That's whoa. Okay, so there are no options for KSCP. I was looking forward to selling some puts on this. I would expect this to come down to those 6, so I'm just gonna leave a little note for myself. I'm gonna leave a little note here. Buy at 6. Oops. Buy at 6 and under, because this thing isn't gonna get any contracts anytime soon with the government shutdown, but that means it's gonna drop and there's opportunity there. So I'm gonna add that one. Oh, I need to make sure I write this down. Wait, likes to fake out. Likes to fake out. I need to write a note for myself that it likes to fake out. I hate when stocks fake out. I prefer something more reliable and consistent. Likes to fake out. I hate when a stock is not reliable and consistent on the price action. Because it forces me to sell at a small loss. Because I don't want to hold something that's just that could potentially break down a lot. Okay, where were we? Oh, we're all the way at the bottom down here. Neo, Coinbase. I already looked at Coinbase. Okay, so man, this is a huge watch list. Huge watch list. MSTR. Whoa, what a drop! What a drop right to the trend line too. Let me check that monthly time frame. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is. Let me remove this. Let me remove that. Yeah, right at that trend line here inside this ascending wedge on the monthly time frame. But it could still come down a little lower. It could still come down to like, maybe this is not bad. I'm tempted to buy here. I am tempted. I am tempted. I am tempted. Should I buy? That's the question. Should I buy? Should I not buy? Well, what if it does bounce tomorrow? What if it doesn't? Wait, what did they do? Did they sell? MicroStrategy officer sold 30,000 Class 8 shares. Huh. Well, buyers aren't showing up for it. That's the thing. There's no buyers. Where are the buyers? They're barely showing up at 3:30. But like, I mean barely. So. But it is very tempting. It is super tempting. Actually, yeah, this is I have to buy. I have to buy MSTR. That's a good one. Actually, no, it's right at there's a lot of support levels right now that it's at. And after that drop, there's bound to be like at least a bit of a bounce. So I'm just gonna buy $20. If it should bounce like $5, and I can make a quick hundo. So I'll just buy 20 shares. It's not bad. I think Joey Shaw alerted it. Didn't that fuckface alert it at 15 shares at 334? Oh, well, I guess we're buying lower than him. Well, not that it matters. It should hold here. So I'm going to buy 20 shares of MSTR for sure. I'm liking it here. 331.49 is what I got filled at. 20 MSTR shares at what? Notice how I don't go all in. Like, I just don't do that. I don't do that shit. I don't go all in. I remember this Polish girl. She had like 600K trading account. She almost blew up. Oh no, she did blow up. She blew up 50% of her account because she was going all in all the time. Everyone lower than Joey Shaw. Hey, lower than Joey Shaw. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. Sell Mara now? Oh hell no! Don't sell. It held up well. My bad. But be careful. The longer the U.S. government shutdown goes on, the higher the chance the market could tank. Let me just remove that. Okay, 20 MSTR shares. Okay, so that's 20 MSTR shares. What else are we buying, guys? 20 MSTR shares loaded up. Like I said in the morning, if you guys were here in the morning, if you were here in the morning, let me know. Cause goddamn, what do you guys do that you can jump into 2 live streams today? But yeah, so this morning, it just kind of looked like we were gonna sell off. I sold a put right now, so it's that put I could buy it back for like $10 probably. Is Nvidia bouncing now? No, it's not. Is it? Let me check the 3-minute time frame. No, it's not doing anything. BMNR. I think we're working our way down to that one. Let me just scroll down. Because I have a guy in my Discord who's he's leveraged on BMNR. He's using like margin to buy calls on BMNR, if I recall. So let me see. Yeah, MSTR is a buy here. I think I'm up like what, 50 cents? That's a massive drop right at support. Inside a big ascending triangle. So I'm gonna write a little note for myself. Maybe flip tomorrow for dead cat bounce. Ideally a hundo. There we go. That's called a game plan, guys. What the hell is this? Oh. Okay, there we go. You gotta buy red, man. It's a bull run. You gotta buy the red. And if you guys didn't know, October tends to be very volatile. Okay, let me remove that. Okay, let's continue here down the list. Do I want to buy this? No, 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 no. Bitcoin. So this is the interesting part, and I think I said this morning. I'm like, Bitcoin is so volatile that it can drop back to 120 for a retest of this support here, because it had to break 120 to go to 125. So I'm not surprised here. I'm not surprised we're retracing back to 120. So that's expected. That's normal. So this is, yeah, MSTR is a buy as well because of that. BMNR, did I delete BMNR by accident? I guess I did again. BMNR, so yeah, no, here's the thing. BMNR, I believe, follows Bitcoin anyways, right? So I would say BMNR is probably a nice little dip buy opportunity if you believe in it. But I don't really know enough about it to make a call on it. But yeah, since it just follows Bitcoin, I just buy MSTR. But it looks like it follows Bitcoin too. Look at that big drop. It has a huge, anything Bitcoin related, like the treasuries and stuff, the ETFs, they all drop big alongside Bitcoin. So if you believe in Bitcoin long term, then that means BMNR is going to long term go higher, is what we would expect. So I know a guy in my Discord he's got a ton of like long term dated leaps on it. He's the crypto guy in my Discord. I'm not a crypto person, but you know, I would say it's a buy the dip opportunity, if anything. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. I wanted to sell a put on KSCP, but there's no. What am I gonna sell a put on? There's nothing to sell a put on. Yeah. So MSTR we bought right now. It's bouncing right now off that support, so that's nice. I'm gonna add a little. Did I add the note? There's the note. What am I doing? Add to favorites. So those are the stocks that I have my eyes on. I might sell 2 more Mara puts because it's holding here. Like look at where buyers showed up right at 19. TSSI is probably going to run away from me, I imagine. Sybil is doing what I expected. Nightscope, I can't sell puts on you for some reason. BMNR mainly follows Ethereum, but they do have some Bitcoin, so you can say it follows the general crypto market. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I think that's it. There's nothing else here to buy. So these are the big... And Sybil is the big, that's the big one right here for a 50 to 100, 200%. MSTR, that's good for, it's so volatile that it's good for flips. But you can hold it long for 400 plus as well. But if you're swinging for 400 plus, you can also just flip it as it goes higher. So that's kind of why I do what I do. Yeah, Nightscope, I want to see if it comes down under 6 so I can load up. Because, well, it might not come down that low. We'll see. And this one, I'm buying calls at 179 if it comes down that low. Because buyers aren't really showing up there. And I'll flip it real quick. TSSI, for some reason, it's getting buyers and holding up. So, let me see. I might sell 2 more puts here. I'm going to sell 2 more puts on Mara. I'm gonna sell 2 more. Why not? Why not? Because what? It expires in 3 days. So in 3 days, if it doesn't come down to 19, I walk away with a healthy 100 off of just selling these volatile puts. The IV must be high with how volatile it is. Sell to open. October 10 expiration, $19 puts. Wait, am I crazy? Guys, am I insane or... Wait, let me do the math again. Oh, that's a covered call. My bad. I was like, why am I getting $192 for a covered call? But there's no... I could also do that. I could also buy 100 shares and sell a covered call. Should I do that? That's actually kind of not a bad idea. Because that way I can play both sides. And I still make money either way. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy 100 shares of Mara here at 20 point... Well, let's see what I get. Fill that. I'm just going to buy 100. I'm not going to go crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy. 100 Mara shares at 20.30 is what I got filled at. 120, 120, 100, damn it, 100 Mara shares at 20.30 at everyone. And I'll sell a covered call, so that way I make money regardless of the direction at that point. Might as well, right? I'll take advantage of the volatility that way. And I'm okay with holding, quote unquote, the bag on 100 shares because I'm not going to go crazy. What else? What else? Let me sell the call here. Yeah, I have to sell a covered call on this. I'm so surprised that KSCP does not have options. I'm still surprised. Okay, sell to open, a covered call for October 10. Okay, expiring in 3 days. Yeah, I could do a covered call for 21, maybe. No, I don't care. I kind of want him to get called away anyway. So yeah, okay, I'm selling a covered call on the 100 Mars shares that I bought. October 10 expiration this week for 65. Or for 65, yeah, for 65. I think it's a covered call for 65, I believe. Yeah. Let me slap the ask and see if what I get filled at. What did I get filled at? Did I even get filled? I think I did get filled. Let me check. Wait, no. Where is it? How come I can't find the? I don't think. Okay, I got filled just now. Just now I got filled on that covered call. Okay, so in October 10 this week, 20.50 covered call expiration, and I made $68 off of that. All right, let me alert that. Sold one covered call. We're just generating income at this point. We sold one covered call on those 100 Mara shares. For a nice $60 plus premium. Go buy yourself a lunch or something at everyone. Expiring this week. 2050 strike. So if it does get called away, we still make like an extra $20 on top when the shares get called away because we bought at 2030 and it sells off at 2050 for 20 cents. So at $20 on top of the $60 premium, we make 80. So yeah. I know Joey Shaw's gonna read my message and be like, "Screw you! I get it. Your timing is better on MSTR." My timing isn't great. It's better than Joey Shaw's for sure. I'll say that much. What is my out target? 400 long, $400 for a swing. $100. Wait, no. 340 for a flip. Yeah. I think that's it. I don't think I'm buying anything else. Let me just check one more time and see. I want the bloody ones. Let's look at how much blood there is here. A lot of red, a lot of red. Yeah, MSTR bouncing here. Very nice. Where did we buy it again? I think I could flip it for $80. Let me check. I don't even know because I'm just alert. Yeah, we bought it 331.49. So if this goes to 336.49, I could technically dump it for 100 real quick. Technically, let me keep an eye on it. You might watch me live make a quick hundo. Literally this. That's interesting. Okay, that's it for. Wait, let me check. How much I could dump it right now and make a quick. Wait, am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. Yeah, I could dump it real quick for like $60. But nah, I'm gonna hold it because if we get a bounce tomorrow, then I should be able to make more than 100 for sure. All right, guys. So yeah, those are the plays for right now. The cautious plays, I guess. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna. How do I end the stream? There we go. How the hell do I? Did I end it? No. I did not end it. I don't think I ended it. Where is it?